This video is sponsored by Sell Cashier, where they compare iPhone prices on the internet and then give you a quick quote and the most cash for your used iPhone. It is simple, fast, and secure. So get a quote, ship your iPhone, and then get paid. What is going on, guys? Joel here, back with another video, and today we're checking out the brand new iPhone 8 Plus and see if it's worth the upgrade. In the box, we get the same old stuff. We got some literature with the Apple stickers, and you also have your iPhone. I did end up picking up the space gray model. This time there's only 3 color options, which is space gray, gold, and silver. Also in the box, we have our earpods to lightning connector and a 3.5mm headphone jack to lightning adapter. And also you get your USB to lightning cable and your wall adapter. Nothing new, but let's go ahead and check out what is new, and that is the iPhone. With the iPhone 8 Plus and of course the iPhone 8, you're going to have this all new glass design. So Apple says this is the most durable ever in a smartphone, front and back. So I don't know about that, but we'll see in a later video maybe. But around the sides, we have the same things: the volume up and down, the silent switch, our power button, which is now called the side button. And then at the bottom, we have our stereo speaker on the right, our lightning port in the middle, and a microphone right next to it. So with this all new glass design, we have an aluminum band around it. And my first impressions of the actual device is it has some weight to it compared to the last generation. One thing I do dig is the clean look on it now. It simply has the Apple logo and the word iPhone at the bottom without any more FCC information or made by Apple in California. But also with this new design and it having a glass back, just like many other devices I've used in the past, I'm pretty sure this is going to be very easy to pick up fingerprints. Now it is going to still be water and dust resistant, and going back to the color of this, I really like it. It has an actual gray look to it, hence the color name Space Gray. So the iPhone 8 Plus does come with iOS 11 pre-installed already. So booting it up for the first time, we get our setup screen, and in iOS 11, we actually have an easier way to set it up. I actually covered this in my previous video, so if you want to check that out, where I go over the top best features for iOS 11, definitely check that one out. It also is helpful if you're new to iPhone, or if you just installed iOS 11. I'll leave a link down below, or I'll leave it annotated on screen here. But checking out the display on this, you still have the HD Retina display with the same resolution and the same amount of pixels, but you now have a True Tone display, which pretty much it adjusts the white balance to match the light around you. So for instance, if the light is cooler wherever you're at, the screen will adjust to a cooler tone. And if it's warmer, it'll adjust to a warmer tone. This is something that is included on the iPad Pros, and I'm glad they finally brought it to the iPhone. Now, as far as the cameras go, on the front, you still get the same 7-megapixel camera. So when using it for social media like Snapchat and things like that, you still get that high quality camera. So you can expect to get good photos from the front-facing camera on the iPhone 8 Plus. And on the back, we still have a 12-megapixel camera on both lenses, but it has an all-new sensor. So that means it's going to have better colors and deeper pixels. And on the iPhone 8 Plus, you still get the optical image stabilization for your photos and videos. Unfortunately, not both cameras will have optical image stabilization. That's actually just for the new iPhone 10 that is set to release later this year. But with this new sensor on the iPhone 8 Plus, you still get that same portrait mode feature found on the iPhone 7 Plus, where it basically blurs out the background and focuses on the subject. But alongside that, you get this new feature called portrait lighting. This new feature uses both of the cameras on the iPhone 8 Plus and creates this dramatic studio lighting effects. Now it's a little hard for me to demo these features as I don't have someone else with me, but here's my little model here. Pretty much these portrait lighting effects, it allows you to change different things like the type of lighting that reflects off the skin, and you also have these other effects where it blackens out the background and it makes it feel like you're in an actual studio. Gives you more of that professional look, which is pretty dope. But if you want like a full camera test on this new feature along with other samples on video and photos, let me know by hitting that like button and leave a comment down below of what exactly you want to see from the camera. So on the iPhone 8s, we have this new A11 Bionic processor chip which is going to be a faster CPU, up to 25% faster than the previous iPhone 7 Plus's A10 Fusion chip. It also packs 6 cores, and as far as the GPU goes, it is up to 30% faster than previous A10 Fusion chip. Basically what that means is you still can count on this being a powerful machine and being battery efficient, but that brings me to my next thing, battery life. Though I've barely had this for a few days so far, the battery life is not even improved at all from the 7 Plus. On the 8 Plus, you still get the same battery life as the 7 Plus, but if you have the iPhone 8, it is said to have 2 more hours of battery life from the iPhone 7. Those who are into Geekbench scores, here it is. In numbers, it has a big improvement from the iPhone 7 Plus. So with this new A11 Bionic chip, it's definitely going to make it a faster and more smoother experience when you're using your phone. It's also going to be able to handle augmented reality. So when you download those AR games and apps, it's going to be very smooth, and you'll be able to do things like this in this app. You can look into the sky and it gives you all the names of the sky. Augmented reality is pretty cool. If you haven't used it, definitely check it out. But there's going to be more apps coming out that'll support AR and give you new ways of using those apps. Now with this new camera sensor, it's also going to support 4K up to 60 frames per second. So that means if you do want to use your device for 4K recording, you'll be happy to know it also even supports 24 frames per second, which is pretty dope. So 4K video recording in 24 frames per second, 30 frames per second, and 60 frames per second. Also, when it comes to slow motion, it's able to record up to 1080p HD at 240 frames per second. So double from the last generation's camera. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you care for the speakers on the iPhone 8 Plus, they have got an improvement. They're 25% louder than the iPhone 7 Plus. Now, with the all-new glass back design in the iPhone 8 Plus and the iPhone 8, it does support wireless charging now. So if you have a Qi wireless charger, you'll be able to simply place your iPhone 8 Plus on this wireless charger, and of course, it'll start charging. This is something that has been around for many years on many other devices, but Apple has finally caught up to this, and you have wireless charging. Not only does the iPhone 8 Plus and the iPhone 8 support wireless charging, but also fast charging. There are some things to note about this. If you want to take advantage of the fast charging feature, which charges your iPhone from 0 to 50% in 30 minutes, you will need to buy a whole new charging cable and wall adapter. That means you'll need a USB-C to Lightning cable and the 29 watts wall plug, which is used for the latest MacBooks. So you have to spend another $80 on top of your purchase, which sucks. I really wish they would include these in the box, but hey, that's Apple for you. So before we wrap up this video, let's take a quick look at our sponsor, and that is Cell Cashier. So if you're looking to upgrade to the new iPhone 8, 8 Plus, or even the 10, Cell Cashier is probably your best bet to get the most cash for your current iPhone. All you gotta do is head over to cellcashier.com, pick what phone you wanna sell, then you choose the carrier, and you check what storage size it is, and then you check the condition of it, and then you get that instant quote. If you're satisfied with that, go ahead and add it to your cart, and then fill out the shipping information. And from there, all you got to choose is the shipping option. You can print a label at home and use your own box, which is going to be the fastest and quickest way. Or they can send you a prepaid label and box for free, which is pretty dope. And after that, all you got to do is check how you want to get paid, through PayPal or a check. PayPal is going to be very quick. If you choose that option, type in your PayPal email, and then you hit sell now. It is as simple and fast as that. And for sure, you can bet it is secure. So you get that instant quote, ship out your iPhone, and then you get that cash money so you can spend it on that brand new iPhone 8, 8 Plus, or 10. Other than that, that is the iPhone 8 Plus. Not much has changed between the previous generation besides the new all glass back design, an improved camera sensor, an A11 Bionic processor, a True Tone display, and wireless and fast charging capability. So is it even worth the upgrade? In my personal opinion, if you're using an iPhone 7 Plus already, I say wait for the iPhone 10 that'll be released soon, or wait for next year's iPhone. Now if you're still using something older than the iPhone 7, then the 8 is probably something you should consider. But these are going to be my first impressions of the iPhone 8 Plus. I do plan on making an iPhone 8 Plus review here in the next coming weeks, but I want to get my full hands on with it and get an experience before making that video, so stay tuned to the channel. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate your support very much. If you enjoyed this video, as always, hit that like button down below, as it not only lets me know that you enjoy the video, but it also supports the channel. Also, be sure to follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchats, all that good stuff. I'll leave that down below in the description. That way you'll stay up to date with what is going on. And lastly, if you feel like being awesome, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you'll get notified when I release my next video. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for my full review on the iPhone 8 Plus. Let me know what you want to see in a future iPhone 8 Plus video down below in the comments. And also let me know what you think about it. Are you going to be getting one, or are you going to be waiting for the 10 or next year's model? I'd like to know your thoughts. But other than that, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. All right, peace.